Ecuador in the mixed.
Yeah, the young lady on the court, Lee with her partner, Lee, her cousin. Mixed doubles, incredible.
Best game of the day.
Absolutely. And her partner made the best shot of the day.
Yes, yes. If we would have been able to.
8.5-foot deep court from the left ear, backhand splat. Pulled it out.
Fantastic. A replay on that one would have been wonderful. And here we are. We have Lee versus Key now, right?
Yes. And in the middle there, we have Ricardo Gonzalez. His stage name is Tuki Kravitz. He is our professional referee. He has been with us for at least 10 years.
Yeah.
He hails out of San Luis Potosí, Mexico.
Speaks perfect English, perfect Spanish. Has been
He's just the perfect guy. Let's review the protocol for the match, Gustavo. So a couple years ago, the IRF changed their scoring protocol. Now we go the best of 5 games, each to 11 points, yet one needs to win by 2. And we just had an overtime match with the young ladies, Ramsey from Canada and Lawrence from the USA. I think the third game went 14-12.
and that would have gone until the 2-point.
Yeah, it could be Wimbledon style, 80-78.
I think the most we've seen today, or as of yesterday, was probably in the 15. I saw one, 15-13. Yeah, so.
So the moneda, the sorteo, if you will, coin toss is a requirement to determine who serves. Whoever wins the toss then is his or her choice. Michelle Key won the toss and is elected to serve the first game. Miss Lee will serve the second game, goes back to Key, and then if it goes to the fourth, it will go back to Lee. If it goes to the fifth game, whoever scored the most points has his or her choice. Here we go, first game. 0-0.
Michelle serving. She's here accompanied by her father, Daryl. Daryl.
Speaking of old, he just had a birthday yesterday.
Yes, he did.
Welcome everybody to Pan Am Sports Channel and the IRF set of networks. 1 serving 0.
That's a quick start for Michelle.
And Michelle is coached by Jen Meyer, and of course her dad sitting there offering his expertise. And wouldn't you know it, Gustavo, Miss Lee is coached by
Mr. Lee.
2 serving 1.
We saw Miss Lee play yesterday, and she plays that right side wall. Excellent.
Side out. 2 serving 2. Welcome our producer in kind, Pablo Fare, also the head U.S. team coach. Point 3 serving 2.
Nice and cool in here this morning. We'll see how the temperature heats up as the number of games increases throughout the day.
Lee, sidewall, front wall combo winner. Side out. 3 serving 3. 1. Here we are. 9:45 a.m. match, Central Daylight Time. And we should be streaming until about 7 p.m. What do you think, Gustavo?
Last night we got out here 6:45. I would agree. We are doing rally scoring, so point on serve and receive.
Now, contrary with racquetball, serve, weak return, put away. Serving 3. Michelle staying with that more defensive serve. You saw Lee do that yesterday.
From up higher, she did.
Low, reverse hypotenuse, if you will. You're not going to find that term in the rule book, folks, but it goes way back.
Everybody was looking up, waiting for the ceiling ball, and she hit it quietly and down.
Nice. Bruce Lee lives in the Seoul area of South Korea, site of 2 World Championships.
This is the qualifying event for our upcoming World Games in Chengdu, China, August of 2025.
Chengdu is one of the smaller cities in China. I looked it up. I was gauging what the population was and thought it was about 20 million, and I was right on.
You were?
Yeah, 20 million, one of the smaller cities in China.
It's a little bit bigger than San Antonio at 1.4 million.
Oh, nice.
Strong.
Shell left that pinch up. Lee right on it.
Serving 6.
Nice game. Start off our screen. Ball down. Each player is entitled to one minute timeout per game. The break between games is 2 minutes. She put her hand up saying, hey, that was a screen. Well, the server doesn't call a screen, number 1. Number 2 should not be to the advantage of the person who hit the ball. She got a break on that one.
A lot of folks don't know that rule, but that was very well explained, Gary. So, yes, the server's not going to be allowed to call the screen. Had Michelle raised her hand, then that looked like a screen. It really did. And
May have
granted that,
yes.
yeah.
So we have a break here. Samuel, take it away. We'll be back in 1 minute.
And we're back here.
Back live, San Antonio.
9-6, game 1. 3 sets, best of 5.
Lee from Korea versus Key from USA. This is the second match of pool play, which will be completed Thursday morning, at which time we'll start the elimination, sembrado, if you will, and team play.
Very strong Korean player here. Up now 10-6.
Oh, nice. Overhead reverse.
Again.
11-6 in favor of Lee. So we're going to stay with you, folks. We'll be back live in 2 minutes, but we're going to stay with you to go through some of the elements of this tournament. All right, so we've completed game 1 in favor of the young lady from South Korea, 11-6. It's the best of 5, and whoever served first was Key. Now Lee will serve the second game. But this is the 22nd edition of the IRF World Racquetball Championships. First one was when, Gustavo?
1981, Santa Clara, California, co-opted with the World Games, which now take place in odd years after the World Championships.
Yeah, and the World Championships continued in 1984 in Sacramento, California, USA. Thereafter, every 2 years, we had one deviant year, if you will, COVID. So 2020 was played in 2021. We continued in 2022, and here we are 2 years later. At this point in time, we're not sure where we'll be in 2 years, 2026. However, we do know we'll be in Chengdu, China next year
in August for the World Games, this being a qualifier.
We have 19 countries here participating.
5 continents.
Referees, we have a dozen referees, 12 referees from 6 countries. And we're back here, gals back on the court. Game number 2.
You and I discussed this. I'm not convinced that the coaching staff for Team USA expected this.
At all.
That? So that's a screen serve. Visual hinder.
Close to the body.
Mm-hmm.
And the player was in position.
Good point.
Those are the 3 components of a screen.
Thus far, too many loose shots by Michelle, giving Miss Lee opportunities to put the ball away from the best scoring area on the court, which is mid-court up front. Wow.
Strong reverse pitch. I'm sure this was totally unexpected by the coaching staff of Team USA, but Michelle is bearing down, focusing, knowing she's going to have to pick it up a notch to stay in and come out ahead in this match.
Correct. That's a great serve.
That's an awesome serve. Almost went for the short call, but he held back and called it correctly, that being Dookie.
Irretrievable serve called an ace. There's another one. That's what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
Loose shots. Best shot in the game is straight in, straight back. She's getting too many multiple angles. Reverse. She got to it. Wasn't able to negotiate a return, so Lee another point. Remember, folks, rally scoring. A couple years we've been using this system. The feedback has been more engaging matches.
Yeah, you cannot let up at all in rally scoring format.
Well, the previous match, Drury from Canada was up 10-2 over Lawrence. Lawrence came back and beat her 14-12. 10 game points for Ramsey. 10 game points.
Smart serve on the part of Key, moving her to the right. Kind of back and forth, yo-yo. Finally getting the point down the left side. Michelle taking the lead now at 5-4. Michelle has played racquetball all of her life. As she explained to me yesterday, family sport since she can remember.
Mother Karen, Father Darrell, Sister Danielle. Great serve. That was impressive. Not only did Michelle on the return of serve neutralize it, she put Lee in more of a predicament position, and then she was able to come in and end the rally. Reverse. Not sure why she put her hand up, but she'll take the result.
I think she was looking for some kind of a screen.
That's impressive.
Strong. Michelle's an outdoor person, loves camping, off-roading, anything to do with the outside.
Especially this time of year in Phoenix when it's 10 degrees hotter than it is here.
And And Lee not backing down. She is
Oh.
sticking to
This-
key like glue here.
This is a critical game for Michelle. Doesn't want to get behind 2-0, but guess what? Lee 8, Key 7, game 2. San Antonio, Texas, Thousand Oaks, Family Y. That's a great shot.
Good reach for Michelle to get that.
Lee able to neutralize the power of Key thus far. Lee was asking for a dead ball hinder. Interpretation by Kravitz was that the ball was down, irretrievable. Kind of an ill-advised return there by Lee. She's getting a little bit lazy here. Might be a good time to call a timeout, and Mr. Lee calls a timeout.
At 9-8, when we come back, Team USA will be serving. Sam, give us a minute break.
Back to Fabio.
My name is Jake Brenbeck, and I play with Gearbox. I personally love a solid frame. I've always loved how Gearbox is felt, and there's no better frame on the market. My mindset in racquetball and in life, because I think sports and life just coincide, they're great representations of each other, is you have to work hard, understand that there are going to be setbacks, but if it's something that you want, there's no stopping you, and that's kind of how I live. I just go after what I want.
Yeah, I can hear you. And we're back here, 9-8. Key serving game 2. Skips the ball in. Point, Lee coming in to serve. Going to 11. Must win by 2. Good serve. Yeah. Again, Tom Travers racquetball there.
Absolutely.
Great serve, weak return.
Welcome, Tom.
Quartered away.
Welcome, Tom, to the broadcast in Guatemala City. Luke St. Ange, Keith Calkin. Thank you to our main sponsors, Gearbox Racquetball, the official ball of the IRF. Pro Kennex, official racket. Mike Martinez is behind us. Splathead, official garment provider. Side out called. Much to the chagrin of Mr. Lee here. No appeals. She can appeal to her opponent now. There will be the formal appeal, the VAR system, the video replay, at the quarterfinals and beyond.
Lee signaling she can get to the
Yeah,
ball.
but she's putting herself in a predicament. So that's the issue here, in my opinion. It's 11-10 in favor of Key. So it's game point number 1 for Key up top. See ya. So we're tied at 1 game apiece. We'll have a 2-minute break here on the IRF Networks and the Pan Am Sports Channel. Take it away, Samuel. I can hear your voice, but I can't hear through here.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I hear you vaguely.
Stand by the door. Or go as far as you can. I can hear you.
Now I can. Now I can. And then let's try it again. All right. But you're sure when you come on, you're not speaking, right? Okay, that's critical. We don't want to say something. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't want to say anything either.
No. We don't want to hear something we don't want to hear. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's what we meant. Yeah. Say it, Gary. Gotcha.
Okay,
We're good.
We are all good.
Y se lleva la medalla de oro.
Hard fought first two games. I'm impressed with Lee's play. Tenacious. Nothing is down with her. She's after everything and has a very, very unique style of play. Soft, hard, using all the angles. This point, first point going to Key from USA. Yeah, and come out and say, okay, let's work on this game.
Near side pin forehand. Side out. 1-7-2. Skip ball. Ball hits the floor first.
The right shot, she just missed it. Missed it again.
2-on-4 stairs. 2-72. This level of play, minimize. That was a Lee shot.
That was a Lee shot. Yes, it was.
3-72.
Strong backhand. Nice reverse pinch there by Lee. This match could easily go 5 games.
The 10 matches we broadcast yesterday.
One.
4-73.
Yeah, that's a good call. No, I think that was an avoidable call, and Key held up. That
She certainly had the advantage there.
yeah.
Ball avoidable or no ball. Left up. Point. She got away with it. 5-73. Hails from Phoenix, Arizona. Formerly Gilbert, Arizona, one of the suburbs.
Oh boy, almost. That was a wall ball, paper wall ball, hoja de papel in Spanish. Nice. Reverse pinch. Shoulder height. Lee unfazed, concentrating. Her coach signaling.
Pure Racquetball by Mike Martinez. Straight in, straight back. Winner. 1 minute break. Taking
Stay with Gearbox. I love about Gearbox that everyone's part of the family, and they have the best equipment in a great sport. Dedication makes a great athlete. Obviously, talent and passion. One of my beliefs is that we're capable of doing a lot of things that we cannot even imagine. It's just part of enjoying the process, and then gets to wherever we want to get. Any sport that young athletes are playing, if you really like it, and as I said, if you put the dedication and the passion, I told you guys, you don't even imagine how far you can go.
Back live, Gary, Gustavo, and Samuel. Game number 3, ladies singles, the second of match of pool play. First one was yesterday. Key, USA, serving, trying to close this game out and have a 2-1 lead. And Lee from Korea says, I'll have none of that.
That was a good timeout. Coming in at 6-9 to serve.
Reverse. Great return to serve. Cleared Lee out. Made her hit from 38 feet and jammed her in the corner. This hit.
What a nice backhand Lee does. She can hit it hard, hit it soft, pinch it.
So this is second game point for Key, which she cashes in. So when we return in 2 minutes, Michelle Key, USA, will be ahead 2-1 over Miss Lee from South Korea.
Take it away, Sam.
Y en simultáneo.
Solo programas podcast.
surprised Michelle Key in this match completely. I'm sure she did not expect this level of play from the Korean Lee. But no doubt from what we saw last night in mixed doubles and right now, Lee's a contender. Taking that ball off the wall here has been very difficult for all players. It does stick to the ball. The ball sticks to the wall. Key also has changed her serve.
Test.
Hitting down the right side, keeping the ball away from Lee's backhand. Let's see if she does it again. The ball skipped in. That was a gift for Lee. Coming in to serve 1-6 in this game 4.
Never say never. Three straight points.
Good serve by Lee, still in it. Climbing back in at 3-6. Let's see if she stays with the same serve. Hard drive, left side. Nice pass, right side line by Lee.
4 straight points. Body language has changed in her favor again. She's down 0-6. Ball live. Not anymore.
Hits that reverse very nicely, Key does, with her forehand when she's up in front of Lee. Key's a very powerful player, strong
She is.
backhand, forehand.
Oh, nice sidewall, front wall combo winner by Lee. Don't count her out. It's 5-7, folks. Operative question, will we go a tiebreak 5th game? Pure straight in, straight back pass by Key, 8-5, game number 4.
Key does not want to see this go 5, undoubtedly.
No.
Be a lot more pressure on her than on Miss Lee if it does. Back to the half lob. I suspect her next shot is going to be down the right side. No, she chooses to splat it right side. Lee was cheating over to the right wall, and Key quickly saw that and pinched it. Right side wall, point.
Next up on this court, Gustavo, Guatemala versus Dominicana. Rodriguez, Guatemala. Cespedes, Miss Grass, Dominicana.
We are at first possible game match point here for Key.
There it
There
is.
it is.
So folks, 3 games to 1 in favor of Team USA. Michelle Key, or Miss Lee from South Korea. We will be back in about 10 minutes for another ladies singles match here on Court Central in San Antonio. So this is Gary with Gustavo and Samuel. We'll be signing off. Stay tuned. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.